Hey, how's it going? Today is 4th of May, Saturday, and we are taking a look at the market, what kind of opportunities we can find. Let's take a look at the space sector and what opportunities we can find, kind of. It's something I had to just review, so I was delving deeper and trying to understand if there are actual opportunities there or if there isn't any. But either way, if anything, let's try to engage with the team and see what we can find. That would be a space industry in UK and where things are. Let's review that. As of now, it just let's begin by poking a little bit of fun. People can most likely take a joke, right? I was taking a look at policies, right? So they were recently updated space flight enforcement policy, right? But I don't think that's a problem. I don't think UK has capabilities of doing it. If you would ask me, that's a different problems there. I don't think the UK, I mentioned previously, landed right. So I think there's a lot of issues there currently. But once that been said, let's take a look at some of opportunities and how we're looking to solve this problem of UK actually building up their own capabilities and instead of outsourcing. Perhaps UK should focus and build their own capabilities when it comes to space flights, right? There might be a lot of things I'm not aware of, right? Then it comes to working together with some of the partners, right? So not necessarily UK was building their own capabilities of actually achieving that. Perhaps that was the case for a very long time. So since let's give perhaps some doubt, so to say, right? Why it haven't been achieved until this point? Perhaps they've been working on other things. Some of those organizations were focusing on other things other than achieving what I would say are most important, right? Things would be actually landing on the moon and or similar tasks, right? So that would be concrete evidence of capability so that people are able to do it, right? Perhaps they engage with the partners, perhaps they engage with other things they were thinking about or rational behind doing it, or how they're gonna raise capital to do it, how it will be commercially valuable, a lot of things, right? Other than actually achieving it, right? Once that been said, let's take a look at case study. That would be space sustainability. Finances, yeah, quick to questions about the space junk, the risk of satellites in orbit, and how space sustainability can help, as well as the UK Space Agency work to address these issues. It's something that was updated yesterday, so let's review those. Let's take a look at so far in order. Our successful soft moon landings are Soviet Union, United States, China, India, and Japan. I can't see UK. Yeah, I cannot see it. Okay, let's delve deeper into this article. Let's try to understand it that the introduction space plays an increasingly crucial role in our daily lives and the issues of the space debris loom large in the horizon. Imagine, I don't know. There's a lot of things, and they like to tell a story. I'm not interested in the story. I'm interested in actual figures, and I don't know about the entire thing and how tax money was allocated. Since when it comes to taxes, this industry had received a lot of finance. I'm interested in what they managed to achieve. Can they show what they managed to achieve with my taxes and perhaps quite a few people taxes that was collected over years and what they have done with the tax money, other than telling stories? That's what I'm interested in. Wasting everyone's time, in particular taxpayers' time. And this kind of investment should be allocated in a better way, and people should be held accountable for how the tax money was used. And right now, when I'm looking to reach out to these companies, it's something I'll be taking a look at in just a second. There's no one to respond. Of course, there isn't anyone to respond. People are paying their own salaries. Why we would respond or comment? So this particular challenge, they look into debris, right? So that's always kind of problem. I don't know. I don't know what they're doing with the money. When I ask you, I don't know what they're doing with it. So I was trying to dig some information since I don't understand why they worried about sustainability and taxpayers paying about collection of debris in space. Why taxpayers should be paying for it? So perhaps there is an industry that UK is looking to do that. The UK targets new era of satellite launches from British soil. So perhaps there might be some opportunities there, and we're referring to a particular area that will be Cornwall. So perhaps they have received a lot of finances in developing some of the facilities, capabilities, satellites, and as well as I have tried to reach out to this institution as well. I have seen a lot of work that they managed to do when it comes to laying down foundations to actually being able of doing it. I have seen it, and it's been some time now. So perhaps they're just laying down that once they're gonna launch a lot of satellites, someone's gonna need to collect it. But either way, until now, I don't know. I don't know. Taxpayers can decide for themselves how this money was allocated and if it's good or it's bad. Let's come back to this article. That is the risk to active satellites. Active satellites that provides vital services here on Earth are at risk of collision with other satellites and the huge quantity of human-made debris in orbit around the planet. Okay, so there's a massive problem. So how many satellites just flying around the Earth, right? And someone needs to pay it. Someone needs to pick up a bill. So they take a look. Perhaps there are some companies and everything. So I have reached out to this organization, and let's see how much finances was allocated and how we are looking to solve this particular problem. Right? Perhaps there might be some financial incentives in tackling some of those issues. If you would ask me, perhaps there are other problems as well that we should focus on. But either way. My personal experience reaching out to some of those organizations, right? Usually they have to propose a project, right? So they would propose, and once they propose, you or other organizations can express the interest into that particular opportunity, right? From my experience, that's the only process, and I've been advised that's the only way of how to do business, right? So once opportunity is there, businesses can share their interest in those particular opportunities. You cannot create your own opportunities, and some of those opportunities will be similar to this one, collecting debris from outer space. I would say the way better ways of solving some of the problems can be up there, other than collecting debris. So I don't know if it's financially viable to collecting that. And who have put that debris up there in the first place? So I have so many questions, right? But either way, so there might be some finances made available. I'm gonna be looking to the charter team again and to see if there might had some changes in the structure and all people have changed places. We're entering new financial year and UK departure from EU and European Space Agency. Perhaps UK will gonna begin building their own capabilities, hopefully. So perhaps there would be a different opportunities. So while UK gonna be creating their own opportunities, they can take a look at the process of instead of this particular issue, UK should focus on more serious things. If you'd ask me, UK should focus on more serious things and stop wasting everyone's time and money. Until this point, it was waste of time and energy. But either way, so the opportunities are available there for people who are interested. Myself, I'm just having fun, I guess. While I'm seeing someone's burning my money, my tax money has been burned, so I thought I'll raise some interest or bring some attention to it. How people, I don't know what they're doing. They're just burning taxpayers' money. So I thought might as well. Might as well. Once that been said, let's close this video on sustainability and importance of sustainable space. Thanks for watching. See you next one.